chosen ones, you've been marked by a force beyond comprehension. The world senses your presence even in your silence. They see something in you, something they can't explain. Your power isn't meant to be understood, it's meant to be respected. There are those who will try to challenge you, provoke you, or diminish your worth, believing your silence is weakness. But they are mistaken. Your silence is the calm before the storm. You possess a strength beyond this world, and with that strength comes an unyielding purpose. Every step you take is guided, every decision carries weight, and every moment you endure shapes your destiny. The reality is, people often fear what they don't understand. They might feel uneasy around you or feel threatened by your energy. But that's because they're facing something beyond their comprehension. You are a reflection of divine strength, and the power within you is not just any power, it's sacred. You were not chosen to be ordinary. You were chosen to rise, to lead, and to conquer. The force that surrounds you is not just an aura, it's a shield, an armor that protects you from the unseen battles of this world. This journey isn't about proving yourself to others, it's about embracing the extraordinary power placed within you. In this journey, you will discover why you must be cautious with your power, for there is one undeniable truth. You are not to be underestimated. The world may attempt to test you, but they have no idea what they're up against. They don't understand that to mess with you is to challenge a power far greater than themselves. And that's why they must tread carefully. For the chosen ones are not just any beings. They are divine warriors, carrying a light that cannot be extinguished. Many walk through life unaware of the invisible strength that courses through their veins. But for the chosen ones, this force is undeniable. It's felt in every heartbeat, in every breath, and in the stillness of the night when the world is at rest. You possess an energy that's different, an aura that commands attention even when you utter not a single word. People around you sense this power, though they may not understand it. They may feel intimidated, threatened, or even drawn to it like a moth to a flame. This is because, unlike others, you carry an essence that cannot be replicated. It's a gift, and with this gift comes a responsibility, not just to protect it, but to guard it with all that you are. You may have noticed how some attempt to provoke you, to draw out a reaction as if by doing so, they can tap into what makes you special. But this is where your strength truly lies. You don't need to respond to every challenge, to every insult, or to every attempt to undermine you. The power within you is not defined by their opinions or actions. It's defined by the unyielding spirit that resides deep within your soul. There's a verse that whispers to you, reminding you of who you truly are. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. It's a reminder that no matter how much they try to bring you down, your power is protected, shielded by a force greater than any human understanding. This chapter is about understanding that the unseen force within you is your greatest weapon. It cannot be taken away, altered, or diminished by those who seek to harm you. You've been chosen for a reason, and that reason is to rise above, to stand firm, and to let your light shine even in the darkest of times. As you continue this journey, remember that not everyone will understand your path. They don't have to. It wasn't meant for them, it was meant for you. And that's why they must be cautious. For when they try to mess with a chosen one, they're not just confronting you. They're confronting the divine power that resides within you. But what if this power isn't just about defense? What if it's about something much greater? Something even you have yet to discover. There's an old saying that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But for the chosen ones, this phrase carries a deeper truth. Your life has been a journey of trials, hardships, and countless obstacles designed to break you. But each time you fall, you rise again, stronger than before. It's as if every challenge was meant to forge you, shaping you into a force that cannot be moved. Your resilience isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving despite the odds. When others would have given up, you found strength. When others faltered, you stood firm. This resilience isn't just a trait, it's a testament to the power that resides within you, and this is precisely why others often underestimate you. They mistake your moments of vulnerability as weakness, not realizing that these moments are simply the prelude to your greatest victories. There are times when you faced betrayal, heartbreak, or loss that could have shattered anyone else. Yet, you took these wounds and transformed them into sources of strength. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you've emerged from each trial more radiant and powerful than before. This resilience is your armor, your shield, and your weapon against those who dare to challenge you. The world often marvels at your ability to bounce back, to keep moving forward despite the storms that rage around you. They question how you do it, what keeps you going, and where this strength comes from. But they'll never truly understand, for this strength isn't something you learned, it's something that was placed within you from the beginning. Yeshua once said, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." John 16:33. This promise resonates with every fiber of your being. You understand that troubles are inevitable, but you also know that overcoming them is in your nature. It's a divine inheritance passed down to you, a reminder that you were never meant to be defeated. Your resilience is a testament to the fact that you are not of this world. You draw strength from a source that others cannot see, a source that empowers you to keep moving forward when everything around you crumbles. But what if this resilience is only the beginning? What if it's merely the foundation for something far greater that awaits you? It's often said that the most powerful warnings are the ones left unspoken. As a chosen one, your presence carries an energy that speaks louder than any words. It's in the way you walk, the way you watch, and the way you stand firm in your truth. People can sense it, a silent force that surrounds you, warning them to tread carefully, even if they don't fully understand why. There are times when others try to test you, to see how far they can push your boundaries. They throw insults, spread lies, or attempt to belittle you, thinking they can shake your foundation. But with each attempt, they find themselves facing a wall of silence, a calm that refuses to be disturbed. They want a reaction, a sign of weakness, something they can exploit, but instead they are met with stillness, a reminder that not all battles are worth fighting. Your silence is your power. It's a force that speaks to the strength you possess, a strength that doesn't need validation or approval from anyone else. And while the world around you may not understand it, they feel it. They sense that to provoke you is to awaken something they're not prepared to face. This silent warning is what keeps them at bay, what makes them think twice before stepping out of line. Yeshua demonstrated this power of silence when faced with false accusations and hatred. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. Isaiah 53:7. It wasn't that he couldn't speak, it was that he chose not to, understanding that true power doesn't always need to respond. You too carry this divine wisdom. You know that there's strength in restraint, in choosing not to engage with those who seek to harm you. Your silence is not weakness. It's the mark of someone who understands their worth, who knows that they don't have to prove themselves to anyone. It's a reminder that you are in control, that you decide when to speak and when to remain silent. But what happens when your silence is no longer enough? What will you do when the world demands a response? True strength isn't about how loudly you proclaim your power, but how steadfastly you stand when everything around you is falling apart. As a chosen one, you possess an unshakable strength that is rarely understood by those who encounter it. It's a strength that isn't loud or boastful, but quietly unyielding, anchored deep within your soul. You've walked through fires that would have consumed others, faced storms that would have swept them away, yet here you stand, unbroken, unyielding, and stronger than ever. This strength wasn't something you acquired, it's something that has always been a part of you. It's as if the challenges you faced were merely refining you, stripping away the layers to reveal the diamond within. People often wonder how you do it, how you manage to keep moving forward when life seems determined to break you. They can't comprehend how you can remain so calm in the face of adversity, how you can endure pain and still rise with a fire in your eyes. But the truth is, your strength doesn't come from anything this world has to offer. It's rooted in something far greater. Yeshua himself promised, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." 2 Corinthians 12:9. This unshakable truth is woven into your very being. It's a reminder that your strength is not your own. It's a divine gift that flows through you, empowering you to face whatever comes your way. You may have moments of doubt, moments where you feel like you can't go on, but somehow you always find the strength to take one more step. The world expects you to crumble under pressure, to falter when the weight becomes too much. But each time you rise, you defy their expectations, proving that you are not easily broken. This unshakable strength is a reflection of your purpose, a testament to the power that resides within you. And yet there's a mystery that lingers, a sense that your strength is not just for you, but for something far greater. What if this unshakable strength is preparing you for a challenge that you have yet to face? What if the true test is still to come? There's an invisible shield that surrounds the chosen ones, a divine force that protects them from harm. You may have experienced moments when danger was near, yet you walked away untouched. You've faced situations that seemed destined to break you, but somehow you emerged unscathed. This is the power of divine protection, and it's not something that can be explained. It's something that is felt. Many people will try to understand how you manage to avoid the traps set for you, how you escape the pitfalls that catch others. But the truth is, your protection doesn't come from your abilities or your knowledge. It comes from a higher source. You are covered by a force that watches over you, ensuring that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It's not that you're immune to pain or suffering. You've faced your share of challenges. But each time there's been a way made for you, an escape, a lifeline that appears just when you need it most. This divine protection is the reason why you can walk through life with confidence, knowing that no matter what comes your way, you are never alone. Yeshua once said, "Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care." Matthew 10:29. If even the smallest of creatures are under God's watchful eye, how much more are you, chosen one, guarded by His divine hand? You may not always see it, but this protection is always at work. It's there in the moments when you feel an inexplicable urge to take a different path, only to discover that danger awaited on the road you nearly traveled. It's there in the sudden bursts of strength that carry you through when you thought you couldn't go on. Those who attempt to harm you, to bring you down, fail to realize that they're not just up against you. They're up against a divine force that cannot be overcome. It's this protection that sets you apart, that ensures you continue to rise even when others wish to see you fall. But what if this divine protection isn't just about keeping you safe? What if it's preparing you for something far greater, a mission that only you can fulfill? Every warrior understands the importance of armor, and as a chosen one, your armor is unlike any other. It isn't made of metal or leather, nor is it something you can physically put on. Instead, it's woven from the trials you've endured, the battles you've fought, and the lessons you've learned along your journey. This armor is invisible to the eye, yet it is the most powerful protection you could ever possess. Your armor consists of your unwavering faith, your resilience, and your ability to rise after every fall. It is the confidence that no matter how hard life strikes, you will not be destroyed. Each scar, each wound, each tear has only served to make your armor stronger, more impenetrable. And now, you stand as a testament to the fact that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You've faced situations that would have shattered others, but instead of breaking, you adapted, strengthened, and grew. This is the essence of your armor. It is constantly evolving, becoming more formidable with every challenge you conquer. It's not something that can be taken away or destroyed because it has become a part of who you are. Yeshua speaks of this armor when he tells us, "Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand." Ephesians 6:13. This verse is a reminder that your strength does not come from worldly sources, but from a higher power that equips you for every battle you face. When people encounter you, they sense this armor, even if they don't understand it. It's why they hesitate to challenge you, why they're taken aback by your strength and courage. They can't comprehend how you manage to stay standing when life throws its worst at you. What they don't realize is that you are not fighting these battles alone. You are armed with a divine power that cannot be defeated. But this armor is not just about defense, it's about preparing you for the battles yet to come. What if this strength, this resilience is meant to lead you into a greater purpose, a mission that only a chosen one can fulfill? There's a fire within you, a force that refuses to be extinguished, no matter how fierce the storm or how heavy the burden. This is your unbreakable spirit, the core of who you are as a chosen one. It's what sets you apart, what makes you resilient in the face of adversity, and what empowers you to rise every time life knocks you down. You've faced challenges that would have crushed others, but instead of crumbling, you stood firm. You've experienced losses, betrayals, and hardships that could have hardened your heart, yet you continue to move forward with love and compassion. This unbreakable spirit isn't just a part of you, it is you. It's the force that drives you to keep going, even when every part of you wants to give up. This spirit isn't something that can be taken from you. It's forged in the fires of your experiences, strengthened by your trials, and sustained by your faith. People around you may wonder how you manage to stay so strong, how you can keep your head high when everything around you seems to be falling apart. But they don't realize that your strength comes from a source far greater than yourself. Yeshua once declared, "The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." Matthew 26:41. This profound truth resonates with you because you understand that while your physical body may tire, your spirit remains unwavering. It is willing, ready, and always prepared to face whatever comes your way. This is why you are never truly defeated. Even when you fall, you always find a way to rise. Those who cross paths with you sense this unbreakable spirit, even if they can't quite put it into words. It's what intimidates them, inspires them, and leaves them in awe. They see someone who refuses to be defined by their circumstances, someone who, despite every obstacle, continues to push forward. And it's this spirit that makes you a force to be reckoned with. But what if this spirit is preparing you for a challenge unlike any you've faced before? What if the greatest test of your strength and resilience is still waiting on the horizon? There's a unique power that arises when chosen ones come together, a strength that is magnified through unity and agreement. While you may possess great power on your own, something extraordinary happens when you connect with others who share your purpose, your vision, and your destiny. It's as if the energy you carry multiplies, creating a force that cannot be stopped or shaken. You've experienced moments when you stood alone, facing challenges with nothing but your inner strength to guide you. But there have also been times when you felt the undeniable surge of power that comes from being surrounded by others who understand your journey. In these moments, you realize that you were never meant to walk this path alone, that there is strength in numbers, in solidarity, and in the bonds that tie you to your fellow chosen ones. Yeshua himself emphasized this power of unity when he said, "For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I with them." Matthew 18:20. This promise isn't just a comforting thought, it's a profound truth that reveals the exponential power that emerges when hearts and minds are aligned. It means that when you come together with others who share your faith, your strength is amplified, and your impact becomes greater than anything you could achieve on your own. This power and unity is what makes the chosen ones unstoppable. It's why those who seek to harm you are often met with unexpected resistance, why their attempts to tear you down are thwarted time and time again. They fail to understand that you are not alone, that there are others who stand with you, who pray for you, who fight alongside you even when they're not physically present. But unity is not just about being together. It's about moving with one heart, one purpose, and one mind. It's about setting aside differences and focusing on the mission that binds you. When chosen ones align, they become a formidable force capable of changing the world around them. But what if this unity is preparing you for something even greater? What if the true power of your connection has yet to be fully realized? The greatest power you possess as a chosen one is not found in your strength, resilience, or ability to endure trials. It's in your capacity to love. In a world that often responds to conflict with anger and hatred, your ability to meet adversity with love and compassion sets you apart. It is the ultimate weapon, one that disarms your enemies and transforms even the most hardened hearts. You've encountered people who have wronged you, betrayed you, or tried to bring you down. And while the natural response might be to retaliate or to seek revenge, you've chosen a different path. You've chosen to extend grace, to offer forgiveness, and to respond with kindness. This doesn't mean you're weak or that you allow others to walk over you. Quite the contrary, it takes incredible strength to love in the face of hatred, to show compassion when all you receive is cruelty. Yeshua himself embodied this truth when he said, "But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." Matthew 5:44. This profound instruction reveals that love is not just a feeling, but an act of will, a conscious choice to rise above the negativity of the world. By choosing to love, you break the chains of bitterness and anger, allowing yourself to remain free and unburdened. There's a power in compassion that many fail to understand. It's the ability to see beyond someone's actions and understand the pain or fear that drives them. It's the ability to offer a helping hand, even when you've been hurt. It's in these moments of love that your true power shines the brightest, because you are tapping into a force that transcends human understanding. Those who try to provoke you are often left bewildered by your response. They expect anger, retaliation, or resentment, but instead they're met with kindness. It's a response that not only confuses them, but often makes them reconsider their own actions. This is the power of love. It doesn't just change you, it changes those around you. But what if this love is preparing you for something much greater? What if the greatest battle you'll ever fight is not with others, but within yourself, learning to extend love even when it feels impossible? As a chosen one, you were never meant to live a life of defeat or to be weighed down by the burdens of this world. You were destined to walk in eternal victory, a victory that transcends every challenge, every trial, and every obstacle that stands in your way. This victory is not something you earn or achieve through your own strength. It is a gift that was given to you, a promise that you carry within your very soul. Throughout your journey, you have faced battles that seemed impossible to win. You've endured storms that felt endless and walked through valleys that appeared to have no way out. But with each step, you discovered a strength you didn't know you had, a resilience that refused to be broken. It's this strength, this determination that has led you to this moment, the realization that you are not defined by your struggles, but by how you rise above them. Yeshua's words echo in your heart. "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world." John 16:33. This assurance is a reminder that your victory is already secured, that no matter what you face, you are walking in the footsteps of the one who has already won the ultimate battle. It's a victory that cannot be taken away, diminished, or destroyed. This is why the chosen ones are so powerful, because they understand that their battles are not fought alone. There is a divine force that goes before them, that fights on their behalf, ensuring that every step they take leads them closer to their destiny. It's this knowledge that allows you to face the future with confidence, knowing that whatever comes your way, you will emerge victorious. But walking in victory doesn't mean the battles will stop. In fact, there will be moments when the challenges intensify, when the road ahead seems more daunting than ever. Yet, even in those moments, you will find that your victory is not dependent on the absence of conflict, but on your ability to keep moving forward, no matter the cost. But what if this victory is not just for you? What if your journey is meant to inspire others, to lead them to the same path of triumph that you've discovered? What if your greatest challenge is yet to come, but so is your greatest victory? Chosen ones, if you enjoy our videos and would like to support our channel, feel free to buy us a coffee. The link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.